Hello. I'm making dinner, and I thought I would just have people join. So I'm making jambalaya. I am from Michigan, so I'm not. I follow a recipe that I liked one time, and I just cook it. So I do it in my crock pot or my instant pot to make it nice and simple. Right now, I am cooking my andouille and smoked sausage because my family doesn't like the andouille. And I'm reducing out the fat of that, and then I have more stuff coming. I'm probably going to have my kids come out wondering why I'm even doing anything. Anyways, so this is what we got going on. Got shirts all day, so I am singing a bunch of stupid songs in my brain. Alright. So we just want that to kind of like render its fat out of it. And then I'm going to pull out. I want it to cook a little longer. Sometimes I throw it into my air fryer once I've sort of got its fat out. So I'm going to give it a second. So here I have diced up my chicken breast. And then I have my seasoning. My seasoning is here. The only thing I don't have in it is file or a feel or whatever the spice is called. But so this is onion powder, garlic powder, salt. I forgot pepper. Pepper. I put a little bit of cumin in it, even though I know it doesn't say to, just because I like that flavor. And then chili powder. I use cayenne, paprika. Thyme. And then I put a little chicken base in there. And I'm Right, let's see these. Just putting it back on the plate I cut it up on. Save myself work. I did put oil in this pan before I started because I'll need more water. Thank you. What? Oh. Did you sleep in your headphones or something? Oh, it's... Kitty, don't jump on her. Alright. Alright. We're gonna cook our chicken. I gotta get my puppy. Bacon jambalaya. Hi, Annabelle. It's not a rice cooker, or you're a rice cooker. I'm making jambalaya today. I decided that I never do lives, and I might as well since I cook all the time because that's what I do. So, Mom, I gotta get my dog. Alright. I have a Bernedoodle, so maybe you can. This is Luna. That's my dog. This is Luna. Anyways, back to cooking. I gotta rinse because I touched the dog. So my kids like jambalaya, and we all like jambalaya, so I am making jambalaya today out of request of my child. So we're just gonna cook the chicken. Thanks anyone that's watching. I don't even know what to say. I have a bunch of kids running around. I have teenagers, so right now they're doing their thing. So they'll probably be like, what's this crazy mom talking about? Oh no! Alright, it's slowly going. I'm being impatient. Just cooking chicken with all the spices. And then I'm going to pull that out, and then I have, usually do peppers, but my kids only ate too many of the peppers, so I put carrots, even though it doesn't normally come with carrots in it. I put carrots, so I'm doing carrots, onion, celery, peppers, tomato, and then I have tomato sauce in the fridge to pull out when it's time to add that, and it is pretty much with rice. Oh, I must have done that. So we're just getting everything to the prep state. And then I like to do it in the Instant Pot because then I only have to use one pot and it is less work, and I just pull this out and it's done at the end. So that's what I like. As lazy as possible, but I don't have to do my dishes. So, I hate dishes. Anyone else hate the dishes? Desperately. Who's the dishwasher? Me! I don't have a physical dishwasher because I have the smallest, well, not a tiny home small, but I have a very small kitchen, so I usually do everything right here, this one countertop, because any other countertop has either dishes or microwave, and so it's nothing exciting. Lazy way out, Instant Pot. So, does anyone else know that you can have this thing balancing on here? That is amazing. I did not know that. Somebody else showed me, and I was like mind blown. I've used it for years. Let's see. What are people talking about? Ah, thank you. I can't see now. I just fogged up my glasses completely. I can't read anything. You think you're crazy? I'm a little crazy too. I think you gotta be a normal person. You gotta be a little crazy. If everyone was just a bunch of normal people, then it would be no fun. All right. Is anyone else still in winter time, or are you in warm weather yet? Those are the things I'm curious about. It is still freezing here and snowy. You think normal is it? I don't think it's normal to be 50% human. No, that might be a little bit different because really, I mean, you have to be 100% human because you're here talking. Oh, Bigfoot. Oh, Boris, I love Bigfoot. Gosh, that's great. I'm so proud. This is like, I should be famous. I have a half Bigfoot today. Yay. So, well, I'm making jambalaya for you here. Michigan style because I'm not from the South and I don't know how to make jambalaya in real world. But Mom's version here is pretty much, I'm going to cook the chicken until it gets a little bit of color, and then I have to add all the vegetables. Nah, not many things. Oh, okay. We won't talk about that then. retracted. No, did you retract that or did somebody else message retract it? Maybe they retracted it. Well, I didn't. I doubt I would be afraid. All right. So after I pull the chicken out, which I've done the sausage, I did andouille, I did Polish too, because my family doesn't only like spicy. So I think I did the Polish is from Kogel's, which is a Michigan company. And then, what else? Oh, I know. It's a company out of Texas that I got the andouille from. But I don't know the name of. I have superhuman hands, so hot isn't really that hot. I gotta get my chicken out of here so I can start the veggies. Alright. Next, normally I put a ton of peppers in here, but I don't have any peppers currently. So we're gonna start with our onions. And then I am going to microwave cover my celery and carrots in foil or in plastic wrap, and I'm going to throw them in the microwave and give them a baby steam first so that they don't have to cook as long. That's my my quick man's recipe. So, I have carrots and celery in here. I just need just a little. I'm going to give it a quick steam in the microwave for like 2 minutes. So that I don't have to like work at that. Then we're going to put on my peppers. I would have had way more, but I used them for other nonsense. And then we're going to like the onions cooking. This is my mix of seasoning. I ran out of chili powder, so I went and borrowed some from my mother, and then I had to. I don't think I have enough, so we're just dealing with what I got. I have to go grab my rice. So I'm doing the easy man, quick man version. So I use minute rice. I order my rice in this monster box through Amazon. They pre-package it, which I very much appreciate, because last time it was leaking rice everywhere. Like my bottom of the box from Amazon had about, I don't know, a quarter of a cup of rice dumped out of the box. So through like one of these little edges. This usually is rice, but it's not rice today because I try to use off what I have. And I will top it off in there, but I'm not going to do that right this minute. This little measurement is 3 cups worth. Here's some celery again. And then another quarter. I'm doing 5 cups of rice. Actually, look at this. I see a little bit of miscolored rice. What the hey is that? I need my glasses on. Where are my glasses? Can't see a thing for my glasses. Alright. There's like some. That was a weird discolored rice. Where is it? One little funky discolored rice. I just don't want that in there. That's a little more than, I don't know, a little more than 2 more cups, so I'll just remember that. And this is all good to go in here. And then in the cupboard where I don't get that fixed. Okay. Hard-cooked veggies, and now I'm going to add in tomatoes too. I was going to dice up another tomato, but I didn't feel like it. And now, I want butter for extra oils. I'm just going to stick it all. I don't follow recipes. This is called Mom Cooks from Ingredients Mom Cooks. Because I use the ingredients I have. So like I'm slightly short on chili powder, but we're still going to make it work. Alright, now we're on to veggies. We're getting there. I'm telling you, the microwaving the carrots and giving them like a quick steam in the celery so that they don't like bite, don't have an actual bite to them. Now I'm steamed up again. So, and then once these, take the puppy left the room. I keep steaming my glasses. I can't see. The next step is to actually dump the rice into the veggies and coat. I know, this is instant rice, and this is my hurry version because I have a big family and I make a quick version. So that's just what happens. Alright, so you're supposed to slightly coat, and then I want to season my rice. I'm going to season a lot, pretty much all the seasonings going in here. I like to season each layer so that I know that like something isn't left without flavor. Because I cook with flavor. That's the most important part. Are you still here, Boris, or did you leave me? Alright. I gotta grab my tomato sauce, and then we need about a little more than 5 cups of water. There, a little more than 5. I am going to add, this is my favorite chicken base, or chicken broth, whatever you want to call it. That is my go-to. If you see, I am very particular. So Meyer only carries this kind. This kind makes everything greasy. Don't use it. You have to add it like in the beginning stage with like the onions and the oils to get rid of it from being greasy. You can't just like add it like, all right. So I'm gonna add, I'm not measuring, but I want it to be like I'm adding chicken broth. All right, my rice should be starting to get a little color and sticky. I want to make sure the rice isn't stuck to the bottom. We're gonna just add the rest. That's what I made it for. I have to go grab tomato sauce. So I forgot I made actual sauce out of this. We're just gonna take some of it. I don't need a bunch, but I want the rest of this, so I'm gonna use it for making spaghetti or for making a pizza. The puppy is extremely upset with me. All right, so my rice is now with liquid. Remember, this is instant rice, so it's only like, you're supposed to bring your water to a boil and then cook for five minutes. Hold on. There was a stray cat outside that I thought I recognized, but I hadn't seen in a really long time. So, and yeah, I'm a mom, but I'm also a kind of crazy cat lady. So a long time ago, we used to have a couple tiger cats, and they were like the first cats we had, and one of them was a boy, one was a girl, and we had kittens because we thought we got two girls. Yeah, I guess when they're really small, it's really hard to tell. So anyways, our boy cat disappeared, like just straight up, just went MIA. We think that I'm pouring all the meat in because I'm making it like, this is the Midwest, for heaven's sake. Making it in one big pot because that's how we do everything here. So anyways, that cat was a tiger. Well, I haven't seen him in like over a year, but like that tiger cat I have never seen before, and I was like, what in the hell? What in the hell? Is this my long lost cat? So I went out and it started to run, and all right. So now I turn it to instant pot version, like the pressure version, and I just have to cover the rice so that it will poof. So, and I was doing everything in saute, if you have an instant pot and you were curious. So I do all my basic cooking in saute so that I have less pans, and now everything is going to finish in here in about 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. So anyways, with the cat, so I went outside and it ran the cat trail because I live in the country and on a farm. So there's like a cat trail to my camper where I feed strays. So anyways, this tiger cat is walking up to my mom's house next door. And as I go to walk Or I walk outside and it stops dead in its track and it watches me. And then I talk to it and it ran, but it stopped at the trees. And as I talked softly to it, it didn't run away. I don't think that that was my cat though. Our cat had a bigger head. He was big. But could have been. Could have been. Very possible. So I do not want this to actually pressure cook, so it is going to start to build pressure. So I'm going to push the pressure release so that it doesn't actually build pressure. Won't you huck? It doesn't want to because there's no pressure happening. So that's why I ran off. So I am very curious because very, 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 very rarely, I mean, the cat outside right now, she's a black cat. And I believe that she is the child of one of the other stray cats that we had here throughout time. Last year, a ton of our cats disappeared. And a bunch of the strays that used to come up all disappeared. And I was like, I wonder what happened. So somebody either dispersed of them or somebody collected them and took them somewhere. I have no idea. But so I watch cats and I have a dog. Obviously, I talked about that at the beginning. And I do have house cats too. And we actually, for pets, have 3. But we have more than 3 in the house right now. Because my cat had kittens. She disappeared for a really long time. And then when she showed back up, she was pregnant. So, and I live in the middle of nowhere, so like it's very hard to keep a cat contained inside of a house. So if you're like, well, just don't let it outside, it just doesn't work like that when you live on a farm. Like, it just doesn't work that way. I don't live in the city. I don't have the closest house is my mother, but like we live on the same property, so it's different. So, which we are moving in the spring. As soon as spring comes, we're gonna travel some until we decide because we want to. We are buying property. We do not know where. I have like a few properties in mind. My husband is very adamant that he wants to not be exactly specific yet in deciding. So we are going to have some fun and do some camping. Because the kids are getting so big, and we do not want to miss any moments. And Bobby's getting a job up north, where in the direction we're heading, and he's gonna work, and we're gonna camp around within about within an hour of where he's gonna work, and then we are planning on buying property within that area. But we want to be able to like see property, and the thing is that we live in Michigan, and you can't get to any of the property right now, so you really kind of have to wait until spring, like unless you're gonna buy blindly and not have any idea what the property looks like actually, because pictures can be deceiving and you just don't know. So we want to, like, our plan is to purchase either a really rundown house that needs work or doesn't even, not even livable, where we can use the well and we can, I don't know, tear the house down and redo our own thing. Or, because I already have a house drawn, I'm just looking for, I have to get like an architect to actually do the real drawing for like legality of it. But I did go to school for, I didn't get my degree, but I did go to school for architecture and know how to do architectural drawings. So I sort of like my version, because I didn't do it like on real paper or anything. All right, well, I want to show you what this looks like when it's done before I quit. and nobody's here, which is okay with me. I don't need anyone here with me. So I'm okay with that. But I am curious about the cat, so I will catch myself watching out the window probably the rest of the day. And I think that because I ran out there that I confused the stray cats and made them think that I had put food out by running out and with some food, thinking I was going to draw in a cat that didn't know me. So that didn't happen. All right, we're getting close. It will be done soon. My Instant Pot is like really directly in front of me. I'm just patiently waiting. I'm just giving it a minute because what needs to happen is it just needs to come to a boil. And that's it. Because it's instant rice. And instant rice you put in after the water is boiling. But because I wanted to coat the rice, I put it in before. And because I'm extremely lazy, I don't want to use regular rice because, like I just said, I'm kind of lazy. I am using minute rice to make my jambalaya. It works perfect every time. I've never had a problem. But what happens is I toss it in the veggies and the seasonings and get it all coated and give it a nice cook, and then I usually add the liquid on it and then just leave it. So I'm just going to bring it to just barely a boil, and then I'm going to unplug it, and I'm not going to have it on anymore so that it will just be done. And then supposedly at 5 minutes, we'll see. It doesn't usually even take the full 5 minutes of sitting after it boils, and it isn't really because it's gonna start getting. It's been sitting in the heat longer, if you know what I mean. Like nobody's even here. Oh, there is somebody here. Hello, hello. So I'm making jambalaya, and I am patiently waiting. It's almost finished. I'm doing like quick mom's version where I just do everything really quick in my Instant Pot and then re-pour everything back in at the end, and then it is what it is. It's starting to boil. What I'm going to do is wait until it gets to just about where I start hearing pressure or air shooting out, and I'll know it's good and boiling. And then like I said, I'm just going to unplug it at that point. You don't want to see all that junk. I'm going to unplug the Instant Pot as soon as everything comes to a boil. I know, like, I'm not even going to wait for, like, it to kick on to time or anything because I'm only using this Instant Pot as the vessel and not actually as a pressure cooker for my dinner today. So it's just works really well because you can use the saute at the beginning and cook all your meats and then do everything else. I think the dog just went to the other room and was like, what is this crazy lady doing? Oh, are you opening doors? Don't you dare open doors, Biggie. My cat opens the door to the outer room. We don't let our cats in the area where our bedrooms are and all that because we don't want them to spray our bed because that has happened and it is gross to go to bed and then realize you smell cat spray. So we don't allow our animals in our bedroom areas, so the cats will constantly, they'll be like, but I just want to go there. I just want you guys. I need you. I love you and I want you. So that's what my cat's doing. I'll show him to you. He hates to be held, so. Biggie, 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 Biggie baby. Come here. Get over here. You, come here. What? Alright, here he is. You can go on that counter. This is Biggie the cat. This is I'm a 90s kid. So. Oh. I know, and you're not a little one, huh? Your head's almost as big. No, it's not. You're a big boy. He really doesn't like to be held. He's making me think that he liked it, but he really didn't. But he will whine at my legs now and want me to hold him. Kitten jumped up and he was like, "Ooh, I want to be close to her." Mama was on the chair. She will like knock him out. So she's sleeping. I can't show her to you because she's bossy. She'll say, "Hell no." We're shutting it off. No more heat. It said it does the burn thing because there's no liquid. Well, I mean there is, but it's evaporating. And the Instant Pot will tell you if it's getting too hot on the bottom of the pan. So, all right. I have these little, I can get to it. One of these little things on the side to hold my cord. I love them because then I just don't have cords laying all over everything. All right, we're gonna give it a little peek. I gotta give it a stir really quick. All right, I need a little more liquid. All right. And like I said, I'm a Midwesterner, so like mine's casserole style, so I just pour it all in. That's it. It still has a little bit of liquid to go. So I'm gonna give it a cover. I'm gonna probably let it set for just a couple minutes out of the way. And that's pretty much it. So, wow. I'm exciting. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And I appreciate the 2 people here sticking by. Did you get a chance to peek at it? I was giving it last minutes to rest before I tell the kids. There we go. So, this is, oops. I'm tightening it up. So it's Quick Man's version of jambalaya. So what I did with that jambalaya is I cooked my sausage and the chicken at the beginning. I do shrimp in it sometimes too, but I didn't today because I didn't have it. And then you pull the meats all out, make sure that the oils in there is enough for your vegetables. Then you toss your vegetables, you add more seasoning. It's usually like, I think I said at the beginning, I use garlic powder, onion powder, salt, chili powder, paprika, thyme. I don't have like whatever the file or feely or whatever that French ingredient is. I don't have that ingredient, so I don't use that. And I live in a really small country town, so like there wasn't even chili powder at my store today or the other day. So I was actually out of chili powder too and had to go to my mom's house next door and borrow some. And so I don't even know if I even really had enough. But that was my dinner. I appreciate anyone watching. It's never that many people. Whoever this one person is, I appreciate you. I hope you're subscribed. That was really cheesy. I'm very sorry that you had to hear that. So thanks for watching. And yeah, that's it. So thanks so much. Bye. That's not it. I didn't know how to stop. I'm gonna stop.